Hi, welcome to our R project. Today you'll be learning about StringR, a wonderful R package about, you guessed it, strings and R. Before you begin, don't forget to install the package using install.packages StringR if you haven't done so yet, and then use library StringR to start using it. Our first topic we'll be discussing is string length. String length will take a specified string and return the length of the string. So for our example, our string is we saved a string as x equals a, b, c, d, e, f. When we apply our str_length function, we will return 6, which is exactly what we expected. If you take the length of an empty string, so str_length with empty parentheses, it'll return 0. If you take the length of a missing value, it'll just return a missing value, which was not possible before this package was created. Our next topic is substring. String_sub extracts and replaces substrings from a character vector. So if you specify 2 positions, it will return the substring from the first numbered location through the second. So for our first example, we have a vector y with the first element being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the second element being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we run the function string_sub with our vector name 1, 2, it goes from the first position to the second position of each element. Next, if we run string_sub with our vector name 4, and don't specify the end location, it'll go from 4 to the end of each element. Finally, if you run string sub with your vector name, 2, -2, it'll go from the second position to the second from the last position. Our next topic will still be using substring, but we are using substring to manipulate strings. So we create a new vector called z that has 4 elements. Each one is a word. It's 10 past the hour. We'll use substring to insert the word quiz after the second position of each element. Our next topic we'll be discussing is duplicate. So str_dup duplicates all strings in a character vector. You're able to specify how many times you want each element printed. So for our example, we have a vector called us, and it has each of our names. So when we run str_dup with 2, it prints each of the elements twice. So when we run it, we should have each of our names twice. Using string duplicate, you can also specify how many times you want each element in the original vector specified. So we can do string duplicate, our vector, and then create a new vector, and that inside that vector will be how many times you want each element printed. So in our example, this should print Shea's name twice, my name 3 times, and Kaitlyn's name 4 times. Our next topic is changing the capitalization of strings. So str_upper should make everything in your string uppercase. So in our example, our string is, if you aren't having fun yet, you'll start having fun now. So when we run our program with upper, it makes it all capital. Next, we have the same option, only the reverse, so str_to lower, which should make all elements of our string lowercase. We also have a third option, which is string to title, which will capitalize the first element of every word, the first letter of every element of your string. Our final section is string order and sort. So string order takes a vector of strings containing letters and returns the position that letter falls in alphabetical order. So for example, we have a vector saved as Q. That vector consists of A, B, J, and C. So when we run string order on that vector, it will return the position that each letter falls. So in this case, it would be 1 for A, 2 for B, 4 for J, and 3 for C. Next, we'll be looking at string sort. So for our example, we have a vector J, which contains apple, guava, and carrot. When we apply string sort, it will return the same words in alphabetical order. So when we run this program, it'll return apple, carrot, and guava. StringR has a lot more to offer, but time didn't allow us to include everything. If you're interested in learning more about this package, click on the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.